Hello guys, welcome back to Finance Lingo. In this video, I'll be sharing with you the Kimberly IPO that is to start trading on this 20th of March 2017. So let's start off the disclaimer. This video does not constitute a recommendation and offer or solicitation to subscribe for or purchase and sell the investment product mentioned herein. Okay, so let's begin. So this is the Kimberly IPO that I'm referring. So this is the prospectus document that you guys can download. Okay, so you just need to go to sgs.com. After go to this company information IPO prospectus. Click on the Kimberly IPO. You will see this Kimberly IPO. Just for serious investors, you can really read out on what this company is trying to use to gather the money for. So do read out all this. It's a lot of documents. It's 200 over pages or 400 over pages, but generally I mean I've just browsed through the main content that I wanted to look for. So do go through it. So of course I'll actually I did extract some information for you guys. Don't need to go through this bulk of documents. So okay, basically this company is offering 3.8 million shares to retail investors at 25 cents each, and 170 million shares on private placements at 25 cents each. So private placement can only be offered through UOB Kay Hian as the placement agent. So other than that, unfortunately this time Philip do not get to be a placement agent for this company. Alright, so this is the documents. You guys can go through it. Okay, next. So I'm going to share with you the Excel that I worked out for. Okay, so this information just now you guys can see on the prospectus. Alright, so they actually gather only about 1 million from the retail investors and 170 million from the high net worth private placement agents. So when you are looking at private placement, you are looking at about maybe 100,000 or 50,000 or 200,000, then you can get some private placement shares. Okay, the auditors in this is Ernst and Young. So this is one of the big four company. So based on this page 8A7 and B10 of the prospectus, I actually extracted all these information. Okay, so what we're looking at here is that they have a net income of 24 million in the 2006. The current assets stood at 34 million and the current liability stood at the 33 million, the equity value at 18.3, and the post IPO shares we are looking at 1,154 million shares outstanding. Alright, based on this, we actually tabulate and work out that the earning per share is 2.1 cents, and the current ratio is at healthy 1.466. NAV surprisingly come at 1.5 cents, which is extremely low. So, but nonetheless, I'll explain why later on. So, and ROE in this case, I realized that it's a little bit irrelevant due to the low NAV of this company. So all in all, I expect this company, the shares to start trading around 40 cents in this coming 20th of March. So I do expect a rockets on the first day. And the IPO, based on the IPO, is only 25 cents. The PE ratio is 12, which is considered is very cheap in the stock market. Next, I do expect the share price to slowly trade towards the range of 52 cents, and we are looking at P of 25 ratios. So from here we can see I see that anything trading below 45 cents, or this company is pretty at a trading below at a fair value. So anything whereby the shares trading at above 25 PE ratios, I think that this is a little overvalued, but nonetheless IPO, I think the first day sometimes the share price can go really crazy. Okay, so from here we actually see at page 54 of the IPO prospectus you guys saw earlier. From there I actually see that the proceeds from the IPO was largely for expansion purpose, which in this case such IPO is really what investors look out for, and the money is not used to pay back the bank whatsoever. This is really to expand the business presence, and they will have some centralized kitchen as well for this. So next point we are looking at is page 56 of the IPO. You guys can read up. So there is a dividend policy to distribute 50% of the net profits. So all in all, we work out that it's come out to 1.04 cents or 0.01 dollar, which work out to about 4% dividend yield based on the share price of 25 cents if you get it at IPO. So the major shareholders are owned by individuals, and the prime partners are the issue managers, and they are known. I think somehow they're pretty well known for good IPOs. Yeah, and the underwriters is UOB Kay Hian. So what does this mean? That means to say that if they cannot get the amount of money that they want to raise, so we're looking at here, just going to show you, they want to raise 40 million. So if they are unable to get raise that amount of money, UOB Kay Hian will actually take out the remaining shares. I think from here we are seeing that, well, UOB Kay Hian is very confident of this IPO, so they want to take on the as underwriter. So this is a plus point for this IPO as well. So next, the weakness we are looking at is that the bulk of private placement is offered to retail investors. So we can see that there's less appreciation towards the retail investors. But due to recent news I read up, I think they do respect SGS decision to say that, whatever big company you are, do give a chance for the retail investors to make some money on the market, to be a part of you, to own part of the shares. Wealth is not to be only retained by the high net worth, but you should also share with a lot of retail investors, because these are the customers of the kopitiam. Okay, so the bulk of the assets, I noticed it's very likely that they are based on historical cost accounting. So in this instance, when you buy a coffee shop in the maybe 70s or 80s, you buy a coffee shop at maybe 50,000, and now right now the coffee shop will be worth $1 million or $2 million. So it doesn't really have a true reflection of the book value. So in this instance, the NAV, which surprisingly come down to 1.5 cents. At the same time, they are also a manager for some other coffee shop, which is not their name. So all in all, they just do some management fees. So these two factors could be one of the contributing factors of why they are running on asset light. Okay, so nonetheless, this is what I think. I cannot guarantee with you, but that's based on the information that I obtained so far. Okay, so next, I'm going to bring you to this IPO blogspot blogger. This IPO blogger, I always like to read out his blog, because I do notice that we often share the same view, and he actually we can actually offload some of the works, from him. So okay, so you guys can read out on this IPO blogger blogspot. So all in all, I'm just gonna go straight to the point. One of the point I read up, so it just hold on a while. So okay, you guys can read up. Okay, so is this pure valuation? So I'm going to enlarge for you guys, see how big and large I can go. Zoom in, yes, zoom in bigger. Okay, so this IPO blogger had actually, one of his friends actually sum up this table. So these are the companies that are listed on the stock market trading at similar PE, trading on the stock market. So from here, he actually worked out the PE ratios of all these company. So, and he derived an average PE of this food business trading in the stock market at the range of 24. So for Kimley, the PE ratios is trading offer at 12. Consider over here, this is very low. I think this is way undervalued. So we could expect the first day of trading to trade all the way up to a PE ratio of 20, and could reach even the range of 25 as well. So that's what we can see. All their peers is trading around the range of average 24. So based on 25 cents, you could really see that it could put highly potential to trade to the range of 50 over cents. So okay, this is what I have for you. So next point, they are giving a 3 chili rating. So in this instance, okay, what it means is that 3 chili rating is that it's very attractive. So okay, this is let me show it to you. Weak. Okay, 3 chili ratings in this case, that means this IPO is very hot. So I think it's very difficult to get at the ATM ballot. So you guys can try the ATM to bid for it. So hopefully you guys get, but I've more like given up hope trying ATM, because good shares in this case is very difficult to obtain, even 1,000 shares. So if you do have 1,000 shares, well, congrats to you. Alright, so this is the IPO share. Personally, it seems that we have to share the same view. So this is definitely a very good IPO. So you guys should, whether you want to hood means in this, buy and sell quickly, or if you want to invest at maybe a lower range of 30 cents, I think it's pretty good if you can get it. So all in all, if this company maybe 5 years down the road, the share price come down to a range of 30, you guys can really invest and buy and keep for long term. So of course, the first few days the stock market sometimes always get irrational. So next, I'm going to share with you this thing, since we are talking about IPO. Is this Golden Growth model actually work out something? Okay, I'll just bring this side. Okay, this golden growth model actually explain to you how to value a stock based on these equations. So what we have here is dividends per share divided by discount rate minus the growth rates. So you guys can read up. I'm not going to go into all these lengthy details. I'm just going to jump straight to the equations. So you guys can read it. So what I have here for cumulative is that I work out okay, based on the prospectus is the CAGR continual earning growth rates. We are looking at 7% for this. So assuming the cost of capital, we are looking at 10%. This stock should be trading at 33 cents. So at the range of 9%, it should be 50 cents. So and 8% we are trading at should be $1. So we can see that the share price should trade between this range, within 33 cents personally to $1. So but $1 I think is way too far. So personally I think the share definitely can reach 50 cents in a matter of days. So this is what I think. This is using the golden growth model. From this is basically based on the academic version of valuing a stock. So from personal experience, I'll just take this. I think this 50 cents offer a pretty decent range for this stock. Okay, so you guys can read up. This was extracted from investopedia.com. Read up. There's also it can also be found in a lot of corporate finance book. Okay, so this is the equation that I use sometimes. So okay, so I think that's about all. No, that's not all yet. Okay, so you guys can at the same time go to shareinvestor.com to get some basic information. So this is Kimberly. The closing date of IPO at the ATM machine is 16th of March 12 noon, and we are 3 days down to the closing dates, and the expecting listing date is 20th of March 9 a.m. So the first day of the shares, as I mentioned, I'm expecting it to trade, between maybe 40 cents. So okay, so what else do I miss? So I'm just gonna close this. So okay, here we are. There's I'm expecting the share price to trade between 40 cents on the first day of the of the IPO, and subsequently trade towards the range of 52 cents. Personally, on my note, anything between this 25 to about 50 cents range, I'll say that this is an investment range point. Anything trading above 52 cents, I think this is a speculating point. So if the share price were to open up above 52, I strongly do not think that you guys will go and get a share, but it's up to you guys. So these are what I think. So I think that's about all. So see you guys on the 20th of March on the first day of trading of Kimberly. So in all, if you guys do not have a trading account or Citibank account, can just drop me an email at rolandpaypk.philip.com.sg. So this is my office number, so do give me a call. I'll assist you to open the CDP and trading account. So that's all. So see you guys soon. Bye bye.